the medicine wheel naturally lends itself to being able to think in these discrete sections. We also added an overlay of Verna Kirkness's 4 Rs of respect, reciprocity, relevance, and relationship. And we also worked with First Peoples principles of learning, which are very common in schools, very common in I think we actually are required to teach them across curricula within teacher education. So we tried to overlay that as well. And I know that it's been criticized for being somewhat pan-Indigenous. We've got more than 36 First Nations in British Columbia alone, much less across Canada. But I think it does get to some distilled general values around Indigenous approaches to teaching and learning and what education means. So yeah, I think that process of systematically thinking in these discrete sections about the book, of acting as one another's editors. I know one of our critical friends was a girlfriend of mine and a former teaching colleague who is Chinese Canadian, and in reading our work, she helped me think through, okay, what do we mean if we're using the term settler? How does that apply to families that maybe have arrived on this continent just in the last 100 years and who are not white? So it was really interesting to think about, how are we using language? How are we calling people in rather than calling people out? How can we write in order to support our readers rather than to poke at them too much? So now it's out there, and I'm glad to know that people are thinking about it and talking about it.